Well, what are we doing? We are struggling still with ourselves and with our problems, with our own ideas, with our very small-mindedness and chicken-heartedness. Now it is for you to understand. It is for you to decide about yourself. It is your own desire, it is your own bigness, your own magnanimity which has to come forward. To see for yourself what you are capable of, what you can do. It's very easy for people to say that, oh mother, it's too much, I can't do anything about it. Or somebody to say that, mother, I'm busy with my family. Or somebody to say, I'm busy with my children. You have come to Sahaja Yoga for that. I have given you realization for that. All these blessings have come to you for that. So the consolidation that you have to do is very important. You can see it clearly. That's why we could not have any public programs, because we really need consolidation in UK. Though I have lived in UK for so many years, people take me for granted here. Because I am here, because I am staying here, they think if we go to the airport, finished. We have done all the Hajj, everything. We've been to the airport, we've seen mother, finished. What's the use of seeing me? What have I given you? Is your light spreading? How many people have got realization from you? Just find out how many people have learned Sahaja Yoga from you, or from your lives, or from your wisdom, or from your behavior. That is the way. That is the criteria. It's not that, all right, I have sent mother her money for her travel. That's not sufficient. At my age, from India, if you see any lady at my age, she walks with a stick. She can't climb even one step. Indian women can't, because of the heat that they have to suffer. But I'm traveling, you know how much I'm traveling, how much I'm doing. What about my family? I deprive them of my company. I deprive my husband of my company. Everybody is just without me. I'm traveling every day. You know that very well. And I'm working so very hard. Sometimes I sleep at 2 o'clock, sometimes at 3 o'clock. This time Harsh was with me and I saw him, he was fagged out. So I was saying, you people do only relay race. I'm in Australia, all right. Australians are working. I'm in Austria, then Australians are working. Then they are having a nice time there. I'm in UK, all right. Little bit in UK, little work done. Then they all sit down nicely, enjoy. What about me? I am having a marathon. In the same way you have to feel. After all, what is my gain in it? What do I gain out of it? I gain something. I have brought my children back to normal conditions. I have taken them to the kingdom of God. You have to do the same. You have to take them to the kingdom of God. But if you yourself are involved into your own mires, you'll be every day going down and down and down and down. I may shout, I may say anything, it will not go into your heads. It will never click with you. You'll be all stranded wherever you are because you don't want to say. For that, I would say, you have one advantage, especially in UK. You are all very intelligent people. You have intelligence, no doubt. You are not idiots like Americans. You are intelligent. This intelligence became cunningness once upon a time. And now you are tired of your cunning. The Indians have learned the cunning from you. They have become really very cunning. But you are tired of your cunningness, so now you are tired, fed up, fagged out, and lethargic. But with your intelligence you can understand that this is such an important work our mother is doing. You'll go down in the history. Every word you say, everything you say, every way you behave, everything is going to go down in the history. Not how many children you produced, or what sort of a wife you have, of what you did for Sahajayoga. Remember that. History is going to record everything, whatever you have done, and whatever you have achieved in Sahajayoga. It's not showing off. It's not just demonstration. It's not talking big. It's nothing of the kind. It's actually, really, totally, what you have achieved is the point, will be recorded. At least God knows hypocrisy and God knows bombastic temperaments. It's God who knows where you are and what you are up to. You cannot befool God. One thing you must realize. But when you are befooling God, you are befooling yourself, your spirit, your realization, your own ascent. So we have to be careful. As a mother, I would say, try to be introspecting yourself very carefully. What have we done for Sahajayoga? What have we done for other people who are drifting? What have been our behavior towards other Sahajyogis? How much peace and love and compassion we have given to others? How much understanding and tolerance we have shown to others? If somebody gets here a little more money, he becomes so bombastic, he becomes so aggressive, he becomes so rude. I can't believe it. How can money lure you into these vices? You are not ordinary people. You are the saints whose feet were washed by the river Ganges. Try to understand your glory. Try to understand your own powers, your own position as saintly people, Sahajyogis, which are above all the saints because you know how to give realization, you know everything about Kundalini, you know everything about realization. How many people knew about it? Otherwise, I start thinking I have given all this knowledge to some bunch of fools who do not know what is the value. As Christ has said, don't throw pearls before the swines. But I don't think I have done that mistake. I cannot believe I have done that mistake, that I have thrown pearls before swines. I have not done it. But it is for you to decide where you stand in what category. It is so obvious that it's a very precarious time we are passing through. It's very important we have to fight it out. It's much more than any wars you have fought. It's much more than any struggle human beings ever had. It's such a horrible world that is being created and we have to transform it. It's a tremendous task. For that you have to work out in a very sincere and an innate manner. And I'm sure one day will come that in the history of this world, Sahajyogis will have their names written with golden letters. I'm sure this will work out. I'm sure this has to work out, and that you all have to achieve it. Collectively, with one mind, with one heart, what should I sacrifice? What should I do? How should I help? What is my contribution? I wish I could see those days in my lifetime. So today is the day when we have to introspect. So should we go into meditation, all of us? Please close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. Now we all will do the meditation the way we have been doing in the halls wherever we had public programs. So the first you have to put your hand on your heart. We'll work on the left hand side and the left hand towards me. Now First of all, you put your hand on your heart. In the heart resides Shiva, is the spirit. So you have to thank your spirit that it has brought light to your attention, because you are a saint and the light that has come in your heart has to enlighten the whole world. So please, now in your heart, you pray that let this light of my love of the divine spread to the whole world. With all sincerity and understanding that you are connected with the divine and whatever you desire will happen, with full confidence in yourself. Now put your right hand in the upper part of your abdomen, on the left hand side, on the upper part of your stomach, on the left hand side, and now here is the center of your dharma. Here you have to pray that let Vishwa Nirmal Dharma spread in the whole world. Let people see the light through our dharmic life, through our righteousness. Let people see them and accept the Vishwa Nirmal Dharma, by which they get enlightenment and a benevolent higher life and a desire to ascend. Now, take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen, of the stomach, on the left hand side. Press it. Now this is the center of pure knowledge. Here, you have to say as Sahajyogis that our mother has given us the full idea how the divine works. She has given us all the mantras and all the pure knowledge that we could bear and understand. Let me fully be knowledgeable about that. All of us. I have seen if the man is a leader, the wife doesn't know a word about Sahajayoga. If the woman knows about Sahajayoga, the husband doesn't know anything about it. Let me be proficient and an expert in this knowledge. So that I can give realization to people, make them understand what is divine law, what is Kundalini, and what are the chakras. Let my attention be more on Sahajayoga than all these mundane things. Now put your right hand in the upper part of your abdomen. Close your eyes. Now here, on the left hand side, press it. Now here, Mother has given me the spirit and I have my own Guru, which is the spirit. I am master of my own. Let there be no abandonment. Let there be dignity in my character. Let there be generosity in my behavior. Let there be compassion and love for other Sahajyogis. Let me not show off, but have a deep knowledge about God's love and His doings. So that when people come to me, I should be able to tell them about Sahajayoga and give them this great knowledge with humility and love. Now raise your right hand on your heart. Here you have to thank God that you have felt the ocean of joy and you have felt the ocean of forgiveness. And the capacity to forgive as our mother has, which we have seen is so tremendous. Let my heart expand and encompass the whole universe, and my love should resound the name of God. The heart every moment should express the beauty of God's love. Take your now right hand in the Vishuddhi, that is on the left Vishuddhi, between the neck and the shoulder in the corner. I will not indulge into the falsehood of guilt, because I know it is falsehood. I will not escape my faults, but face them and eradicate them. I will not try to find faults with others, but in my own knowledge of Sahajayoga, let me remove their faults. We have so many ways secretly we can remove the faults of others. Let my collectivity become so great that the whole Sahajayoga race is my own family, my own children, my home, my everything. Let me get that feeling completely, innately built within myself, that I am a part and parcel of the whole, because we all have one mother. And let my concern go to the whole world, to know what are their problems and how can, through my true desire, power, solve that. Let me feel the problems of the world in my heart and innately to remove all of them from the basis of which they are, from the basis from which they are generated. Let me go to the principles of all these problems and try to remove them through my Sahajayoga powers, through my saintly powers. Now put your right hand on your forehead across. Now here you have to say, first of all, I have to forgive all those who have not come in Sahajayoga. Those who are on the periphery, who come and go, who jump in and jump out. But first of all and foremost, I have to forgive all the Sahajyogis, because they are all better than me. I am the one who tries to find faults with them, but I am at the lowest ebb, and I have to forgive them, because I must know that I still have to go very further. I am still much less. I have to improve myself. This humility has to come within us. So you have to say here, let the humility in my heart, in a true sense, not hypocritical, work out this feeling of forgiveness, so that I bow to reality, to God, and to Sahajayoga. Now you have to put back your hand on the back side of your head and push back your head here, and you have to say here, Oh Mother, whatever wrong we have done to you so far, and whatever wrong goes in our minds, and whatever smallness we have shown to you, Whatever way we have troubled you and challenged you, please forgive us. You have to ask for forgiveness. In your intelligence, you should know what I am. I don't have to tell you again and again. Not at Sahasrara, you have to thank me. At Sahasrara, put your hand, move it 7 times and thank me 7 times. Mother, thank you very much for the realization. And Mother, thank you very much for making us understand how great we are. And thank you very much for bringing all the blessings of the Divine. And thank you very much for raising us higher, much higher than from where we were. And also thank you very much for sustaining us and for helping us to improve ourselves and correct ourselves. And thank you very much ultimately that Mother, you have come on this earth, taken your birth and working so hard for us, for all of us. Press it hard and move it hard. खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरायचं, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा. Get down. Get down. Get down, get down. Now take down your hands. Heads are all very hot. So now let us give ourselves a nice bandhan. In the bandhan of Mother, let us move our left to the right. 1, nicely. Understanding what you are. What are your auras? Now again, second one. Now the third one. Now the fourth one. Now the fifth. Now the sixth one. And now the seventh. Now raise your kundalini. Raise your kundalini. Slowly, very slowly. Raise it first time, you have to do it very slowly. Now push back your heads and give it a knot. 1 knot. Second one, let's do it very slowly. And knowing what you are a saint. Do it properly. Properly. Do it properly, not in a haste. Take it to your head. Push back your head and give it 2 knots there. 1 and 2. Now let's do the other one. Again, the third one we have to give 3 knots. Very slowly do it. Very slowly. Now do it properly. Now push back your head. Now give it the third one. 3 times. Now see your vibrations. See your vibrations? Like this. All the children, see your vibrations like this. Put your hands. Step down it. Alright? Good. Beautiful. I am getting vibrations from you. May God bless you. Thank you very much.